Okay. Welcome to the class. Sorry, I'm very dark because of this. Welcome. My name is Miho. If you are new to tuning in, thank you for being here again. Today's class is something different. So from this year, we decided to do something different each week. Although it's gonna be a flow. But today, this week, all the online classes were based on HIIT class. And I'm not a HIIT instructor. So I'm not going to do the whole HIIT class, of course. If you would like to do that, please go to somebody else to see like what it's like. But this is HIIT infused flow class, yoga class. Yeah. So usually, I think that's the interesting things is that, usually in yoga class, we usually say like, take it easy, do whatever you can, and just keep breathing, right? Keep breathing, same thing. But for the some places, I'm gonna add in some HIIT oriented, like infused thing and exercise. But I want you to keep moving, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be like super fast. You could be just slow, take it easy, but keep moving and keep breathing. So that's going to be something different today. So hopefully you will like it. And as usual, I have a theme of the day, week, staying true to the self. So yeah, hopefully you are staying really true to yourself and hopefully enjoying the new year and then Happy New Year. If
Same
I
to you,
didn't have
Miho.
before. It's a very interesting new year. It doesn't feel like New Year, but here we are. Okay, so let's find a comfortable seat like usual. And for some part, you might be feeling like it's start heated in your body. So if you need to take a sip of water, please do, but it's just keeping your mouth moistened. So it's not like kind of drinking, because I don't want you to feel the water is swimming in your stomach. I don't think that makes sense, but anyways, I don't want you to create ocean in your stomach. So if you need to take a sip of water, please just a little sip or just moist the mouth. Okay. Just taking this moment. Settle your energy on your mat. Breathing easy. In and out through your mouth for a moment. And let's bring the focus into Shushumna Nadi, which is the center channel of our body, running along with the spine. So as you inhale, let your breath and energy moving through your spine towards your tailbone. And then exhale, lifting the energy and breath up towards the crown of the head. Inhale, let your breath and energy moving down. And then exhale, lifting them up. And moving through this breath at your own pace. taking a moment to set an intention for today's practice, if there is any, or dedicating your practice to somebody else or something else. Reach your palms together, letting the base of your thumbs slightly lifting up your sternum. Releasing your chin towards your chest. Gently opening your eyes, focusing on one point, one fingertips or mat. Then slowly bring your gaze forward. Let's reach the arms up, interlace them fingers, sending your palms up, taking a slight back bend. And then exhale, reach your palms forward, rounding your back. Inhale, lifting up, opening the front body. And then exhale, round, opening the back body. One more time, inhale, lifting up. And exhale, round. Inhale, come back to the center. Releasing your hands and lower the right hand down, lengthening the left side of your body. Keeping your left sit bone grounding down. Then slowly walk your hands forward as little or as far as you'd like to reach. Releasing your head, heavy, softening through your back. Taking your time, slowly lifting your torso and extending your arms up once again and twisting to your right side, releasing your hands wherever they can land. And here, if you'd like to keep twisting as is, you're welcome to. You might want to gaze forward towards your left shoulder. Maybe release your left ear towards the left shoulder if that feels good. And bring your torso back to the center. Let's reach the hands behind your hips, sending your sternum up towards the sky. Bring your head back to the center, switching your crossing legs if your legs are pressed. Then reach your arms up. Interlace them fingers, sending your palms up, taking a slight back bend. Then exhale, reach your hands forward, rounding your back. Inhale, lifting up, opening the front body. And exhale, round, opening the back body. One more time, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back to the center. Releasing your left hand down, lengthen the right side of your body. Keeping your right sit bone heavy. Walk your hands forward. Again, as little as far as you'd like to reach, releasing your head heavy. Slowly, slowly lifting your torso, extending your arms up again. And taking a twist to your left side. You might want to stay here or gaze forward towards your right shoulder. Release your right ear towards the right shoulder. I don't know what I said. And then bring your head back to the center, both hands behind your hips, sending your sternum up towards the sky. Bring your head back to the center, but moving into downward facing dog. Take your time, pedal your feet, opening the back of your legs. As you inhale, raising your heels. And softening your knees, look towards your hands. And taking a slowest walk to the front of your mat. Moving into forward fold, Uttanasana. You might want to keep your knees soft, maybe reach for your elbows. Swing your torso side to side. Or gently shaking your head, yes or no. Releasing your hands down towards the mat. Softening your knees. Slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Coming up to standing Tadasana. Mountain pose. Letting your energy moving into your feet. And letting your energy moving through your legs, through your hips, through the spine towards the crown of the head. And lifting your energy up towards the sky at the same time, grounding your energy down to the earth. And here in mountain pose, I felt every year my tradition is to go see the first sunrise of the year. And I was standing at the Brighton Beach and really feeling that energy of the sun shining. So really feeling that. Even though sun was coming to the front and on the back side, there was a moon. It was so beautiful. And as you inhale, reach your arms up. Taking a slight back bend, really finding the length through your body. And as you exhale, releasing your hands down towards the floor, softening your knees if you need to, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. So we are taking the half sun salutations. Inhale, reach your arms up. Taking a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. We're going to take 3 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands together. Taking 2 more at your own pace. If you don't remember, you can take a peek on the screen and you can move with me. You might want to go a little bit slower if you would like to. Feeling like you're moving through moving meditation. Just take a moment. If you'd like to, you can close your eyes. If you finish, if you're still moving, don't rush. And as you inhale, reach your arms up. Taking a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. And softening your knees. Stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting forward to plank pose. So let's take a modified flow just once. Releasing your knees down as you exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, moving into baby cobra, little no weight on your hands. Releasing your torso down, pressing through tabletop. Moving into downward facing dog. Inhale, raising your right leg back and up. And stepping forward into lunge. If you prefer to, you can lower your left knee down or keeping your left knee lifted and lifting your arms up into high lunge. Relaxing your shoulders, hugging your navel towards your spine. And exhale, releasing your hands down, stepping back, moving through your choice of flow or skip your flow. And moving into downward facing dog. Inhale, raising your left leg back and up. And then stepping forward into lunge. Again, you can lower your right knee if you'd like to, or lifting up into high lunge. Or low lunge, whichever you feel comfortable at this moment. And releasing your hands down, stepping back, moving through your choice of flow. Skip your flow. And we're meeting downward facing dog. Inhale, raising your heels. Softening your knees, look forward, step, walk, float forward if you're ready. Inhale, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach arms all the way up with a slight back bend. Exhale, diving forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Softening your knees, stepping back into downward facing dog. So we are taking a kind of modified sun salutation B. So this time we're gonna take sun salutation B, not the modified version. Inhale, shifting forward to plank pose, moving through your choice of flow. Skip your flow. Inhale, raising your right leg back and up. And stepping forward into lunge. If you'd like to modify, you can come up into high lunge. If you'd like to take a traditional sun B, releasing your left heel down, the two heels in one line, and lifting up into warrior one. It's almost the same, but the angle of the back foot is different. Inhale, finding the length. And exhale, releasing your hands down, moving through your flow. And I'm not modifying today. Inhale, raising your left leg back and up. And stepping forward into lunge. You can come up into lunge, high lunge, or releasing your right heel down, two heels in one line. Inhale, lifting up into warrior one. Finding the length. Releasing your hands down, moving through your choice of flow. Or skip your flow. We're meeting downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release up. Inhale, raising your heels. Softening your knees, look forward, step, walk, float forward. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up, taking a slight back bend. Exhale, diving forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Let's move in through your choice of flow. Skip your flow. You might want to simply step back into down dog. You might want to hop back into chaturanga. We're meeting downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release out. Inhale. Sign out and flutter your lips. And taking 5 more breath cycles here in down dog, while lowering your knees down into child's pose. And if you are joining a little bit later, today's class is a HIIT infusion. So some places we're gonna do the same movement for 30 seconds. And you can keep it slow, you can go with your pace, but I would like you to keep moving instead of, I usually say take it easy. If you need to rest, rest. But for that moment, I would like you to keep moving and breathing. And then wherever you are, let's move into tabletop. I try to warm up the wrist for a little bit. So we're gonna bring our torso in a circular motion. And then you're making sure if you feel like you are dropping your energy down, and if you're sinking into the joints, let's push through your hands, lifting your torso. What if you have a water fountain underneath you? And then let's go to the other circle, if you haven't done so. Just keeping your joints nice and open. And try not to lock your joints. So you're engaging your muscles to protect your joints. And then let's turn our fingers out to the side. And then you can do the circle. Maybe 3 circles to one side and then switch to the other side. And then when you finish, let's turn your fingers towards your legs. And then we will do the same thing. Circles to one direction, maybe 3 times or 5 times. And then switch to the other side. And you can sit back for a moment. You can circle your wrists and you can circle your shoulders for a moment. And I'm going to show what we are going to do for 30 seconds. Most of you have done this, and which I usually do in a class. So basically, I'm showing the right side. Inhale, exhale to your nose or chin, inhale to your right shoulder, inhale to your left shoulder, just this one. Keep going back and front, back and front. If you forgot the direction, you can do center, right, left, center, right, left, center, right, left. If you want to go center, left, right, center, left, right, it's up to you. But keep moving into 3-leg down dog. into scooping your belly and push the floor away. Yeah, and then after 30 minutes, we are staying in down dog for 10 seconds. And then we will, excuse me, my lemon water is getting my throat. We'll do the left side. Yeah? Okay. So let's moving into down dog. And if you feel like that was a little bit too much, you can totally do the tabletop variation. You can still do the same thing. Yeah. All right. All right, let's start. Inhale, exhale into your chin. Inhale. If you want to go a little bit faster, you can go to the right side, to the left. Keep going. That's so fast. 3, 2, 1, and back into downward facing dog. Take a big breath. And left side begins. 3, 2, 1, start left side. When you inhale, your leg goes back. When you exhale, your knee is reaching towards the front. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10 seconds. Beautiful. Nice work. It's not bad, right? You might be a little bit longer, but not too bad. Okay. And then from here, let's lift your heels. And softening your knees, look forward, step walk flow forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach arms all the way up. And releasing your hands by your sides. Next exercise we are going to do, basically chair pose. Chair pose and coming up. Chair pose and coming up. Simple, right? Just making sure your knees are pointing over your toes. If you have a tendency to point your toes slightly wider and your knees going forward, that's not great for our joints. So keeping our joints healthy, so making sure your feet are pointing straight forward and your knees are pointing forward. Yeah. And if you like to add a little pump, when you come up, you can jump. I cannot do it because our floor is not that strong enough. So lower down into chair and coming up. Yeah. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's begin. Chair and up. If you want to go a little bit faster, you can go. So you're pressing up, kind of drawing your hips backwards instead of your knees are pointing forward. Maybe some of you have done this or doing this every day. And I forgot where I started. Oh, no. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now let's stay in chair pose here. You can bring your feet closer if you'd like to, keeping your feet a little bit wider. Bring your palms together. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twisting to your right side. It doesn't have to be the deepest. And just staying here, breathing easy. You might want to hug your left hip back to keep your knees together and keeping your hips squared. And then bring your torso back to the center. Let's twist to the other side. Hugging your right hip back. And as you inhale, come back to the center, press through your feet, lifting your torso up, inhale. Exhale, diving forward, forward, fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. And moving through your choice of flow, skip your flow. We're meeting downward facing dog. And here we are going to flow, Vinyasa, a little bit. So inhale, raising your right leg back in up. Exhale, stepping forward into lunge. Let's opening up into warrior two. Making sure your right knee is pointing over the second or third toes. And try to bring your shoulders over your pelvis. If you feel like you're leaning forward, can you bring your torso back? Or even the other way. Turning your right palm up, inhale, reversing your warrior. Keep softening your right knee. And then releasing your right forearm to your thigh, moving into side angle. Of your choice. You might want to take a bind if you like to with one hand. Maybe if you want to go for a challenge to extend the bottom arm up, maybe both hands up, or you might want to take a full bind. Just breathing easy. And then if you're taking any arm variations, releasing your hands, inhale, reversing your warrior. And releasing your hands towards your right foot. And then walk your hands all the way to the left side. Turn your left toes out, right toes, either pointing out to the side or slightly in. And lengthen both legs, moving into triangle pose. Imagining that you have a wall behind you. So your lower back, upper back, your back of the head or side of your head, if you're looking up, is connected. And then softening your left knee, inhale, reversing your warrior. Releasing your hands down to the mat, moving through your choice of flow. Skip your flow. We're meeting downward facing dog. We'll do the left side. Inhale, reach your left leg back and up. Stepping forward into lunge. Opening up into warrior two. You're making sure your left knee is pointing over the second or third toes. So let's bring your torso super upright. You don't want to lean either to the left or right. And then feeling your energy moving through your fingers too. Really activating your arms. What if you have the wing from your scapula, boom, opening up. And since it's the era of the wind, right, we are entering, so you might want to fly with it. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Keep softening your left knee. And then moving into side angle of your choice. You might want to start from the supported side angle. You might want to take half bind. Maybe extending the bottom arm or both thumbs up. or taking a full bind, taking any variations. And slowly releasing your hands, inhale, reversing your warrior. And releasing your hands towards your left foot. And let's walk all the way to the right. Left toes in, right toes out, moving into triangle pose. So really finding the energy from the floor and opening your torso. Keep hugging your navel in towards your spine. And softening your right knee, inhale, reversing your warrior. Releasing your hands down towards the right foot, moving through your choice of flow. Skip your flow. Meeting downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release out. Inhale, raising your heels. And then softening your knees. You might want to take a little hop or step towards the middle of your mat. And let's face to the side. Just take a moment, relaxing your neck heavy, or head heavy, I meant. And heel to your feet wider. Keeping your toes facing forward. And you can bring your hands to your pelvis, softening your knees, rolling up, or you can extend your arms up to the side, come up with long spine. And then turning your heels in, moving into goddess pose. And here, I'm going to do a little bit of 30 seconds movement again. So here, we're gonna do side lunges. So you might wanna go a little bit wider with your feet and side lunge to the right and left. Simple, right? And if you wanna go deeper, you can, but please be careful with your knees. You might wanna stay low into Skandasana, or you can stay high. Yeah? Okay. You can keep your hands to your heart center, or you can bring your hands to your pelvis, whichever it makes sense to you. Okay? So, let's see. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start. It doesn't have to be super fast, or you can go fast, just making sure your knees are protected. Your knees are pointing over your toes, not inside. Keep finding your core engaged, navel hugging in towards your spine. I think I was talking too much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, instead of 30 seconds, you did 40 seconds. Yay! And let's bring the feet together. You can face out to the side depending on your space. Next one, we are going to move into Warrior 3 and lift your legs up. Warrior 3, and then bend your leg. You can extend the legs forward and then swing the legs. Whichever you feel comfortable. If you need a wall, you can move to the wall and then do the leg swings. Yeah, but really stay strong on the standing leg. This is a balancing pose. So if you throw the moving leg too much, you will lose the balance. So really finding the stability on the standing legs. Yeah? Okay, let's start. And 5. Whichever leg you want to go first. 2, 1, begin. And I like to inhale when I'm moving into warrior 3. And exhaling out when I'm coming up. Yeah. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. And let's step back into lunge if you're facing up to the side, and then swing your right leg back and up, the other leg back and up. And then opening your hips. Reach the top leg high on your knee. And then let's step the left of the leg forward, coming up to stand. We are going to do the other side. It's a little bit harder for me to face up to the side. Okay, the other leg. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. And you might want to soften the standing knee too, if you need to. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice walk. And let's step all the way back and swing the other leg up, opening your hips. And then releasing your legs down. And you can releasing your knees down on your heels for a moment. If you need to go for quick child's pose, you can. Just keep breathing. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So we are going to do, in a plank, just stepping one leg to the other side. Yeah? Again, you don't want to sink and try not to drop your hips down. Keep your torso lifted. And then we're going to step one at a time. If it's too much in your plank, you can do with tabletop. Yeah? Whichever you feel better for you at this moment. Okay, let's start in 3, 2, 1. If you're ready, let's go. Keep breathing. Make sure you're breathing. And press your hands down. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And into downward facing dog. If you need to move into child's pose, you can move into child's pose. And then wherever you are, if you are still in down dog, shift forward into plank. And then lower all the way down on the mat. And let's press up into cobra. And here, let's look out to your right shoulder. You might want to look towards your right pinky toe. And keeping your joints soft. And then bring your torso back to the center. Let's switch to the other side. Look out of your left shoulder. And bring your gaze back to the center. Press your hips back into child's pose for a moment. And slowly lifting your torso. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating. Okay, so let's sit down. And you're going to extend your right leg out, keeping your left knee bent. We're going to do the side bending. So nice and easy. Reach your left hand up and over. You can reach your right arm over your right leg or in front of your right. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can reach your right hand to your left thigh and then reach the back of your spine towards the leg. Keeping your left sit bone heavy. And then let's walk the hands forward. And you're going to reach forward. Just forward folding. It might be a good place to take a sip of water if you need to. And then slowly come back up, but please do not drink too much because we still have a little more to go. Bend your right leg and extending your left leg up. And then reach your right hand up and over. You might want to release your left arm to your leg or on the floor. Or you can reach for your right thigh and then reach up. Keeping your right sit bone heavy. And let's walk the hands forward. And slowly lifting your torso. Now opening both legs wide. It doesn't have to be in a 180-degree angle. It can be 75 or 90 or whatever. It makes sense to you. And you're finding the length. Let's reach the hands behind the hips for a moment and finding the nice tall spine. And try to let your pelvis roll a little bit forward so you're on your sit bones. And then push your heels out. And you might want to stay here if you'd like to. You can walk your hands forward. And you can bring something under your head to rest if you want to. When you're ready, slowly lifting your torso. You can hold the inner thighs and bring your legs together. If you want to, you can hug your legs around your back for a moment. And when you're ready, you're moving into boat pose. Haha, I'm not forgetting the core work. So basically, we're gonna do a little twist. You can bring your hands to your heart. If you wanna go for a little bit more like exercise, you can do like you're picking something, your right and left. You can keep your feet down if you prefer to, or if you wanna go a little bit like easy going, you can do extended the leg or into Navasana. Yeah, we're gonna do 30 seconds. So wherever you are ready, you can start from the boat, or you can reach your feet down. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Oh. And if you want to go a little bit, if you want to add a little spice, you can go lower, but keep twisting and then slowly up. Just make your own. Keep moving. Almost there, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Hug your knees into your chest, rolling side to side. I don't think it was too bad. Okay. Next one is going to be a bridge. In the bridge, we're gonna do the bridge steps, bridge marching. So you're gonna reach one knee up, one knee up, one knee up, and try not to bring your hips up and down, keeping your pelvis stable, and lift your hips up. If this doesn't feel great, you can do heels lift. Or you can lower your pelvis and then do the marching on your back. Yeah? Okay, whichever you feel great to do. If you are going for the bridge variation, let's lift your hips. 3, 2, 1, and begin. And try to keep your pelvis in the same position as much as you can. This is the last one, so enjoy it. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work, everybody. Let's moving into constructive rest for a moment. Walk your feet as wide as the mat. Let your knees fall towards each other. Breathing into your back. And here, if you like to, you can lift your legs up. Or moving into your shoulder stance. Anything that you can elevate your legs. You can use the wall to lift your legs. And just taking this moment to let the blood flow coming back to your heart. And if you are in the shoulder stance, release your toes over your head into plow. And slowly release your hips down. And you can engage your core to lower your legs. Let's move into fish pose for a moment. So sending your hands under your pelvis, press through your elbows or forearms. Lift your heart. And releasing your head gently back. And then bring your chin towards your chest. And releasing your torso down. And let's do a little quick twisting. So any kind of twist you'd like to. You can do both legs bend, maybe one leg bend and extending the other leg out. And then when you're ready, switch out to the other side. And then bring your gaze back, knees back. It's moving into your choice of Shavasana. If you want to do a little bit of hip opening, you can bring the soles of your feet together, opening your knees wide. And then allowing your body to melt into the earth. So today's class again was heat infused flow class. And this week all online class was oriented towards heat. So next week is going to be different. Release. You might want to take a cleansing breath a few times. Just releasing out. If you have a little more time to stay on your back, please do. I know if you need to leave soon, you might want to bring your breath back into your body, creating a small movement. Maybe gently roll your head side to side, or extending your arms and legs out, taking a whole body stretch. Slowly bending your knees, rolling onto one side. Again, if you feel comfortable staying on your back, please do. When you're ready, slowly lifting your torso. If you'd like to join me for Om together, you can unmute if you'd like to. Letting your energy moving down to the earth. And lifting your energy up towards the sky. Gathering your palms together. If you'd like to join me for one now, inhale deep. Thank you so much for taking your precious morning time to join us.
Thank you, Miho.
Again, today was completely different class. So hopefully you enjoy it.
I like it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
That's
Miho.
great.
Thank you.
Loved it.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, Miho.
I love your hairdo.
Yeah, great hair. Yeah.
Oh, you got it cut. Yeah.